Guy Williams last updated 5 o'clock, June 24, 2018. There has never been a better time to get up in the middle of the night and support the team you drew in the office sweepstake, says Guy Williams. Opinion: who could forget the halcyon days of the 2010 World Cup Finals? Africa. The All Whites. An unfortunate name for a team made up largely of white players, but what a squad. The Unbeatables is what the press was calling them. Undefeated was the name of the commemorative DVD available from all good warehouse bargain bins 2 weeks after the tournament was finished. What a time to be alive. The problem with the Unbeatables is that they were not great at football. Their patented 1-0-0 formation, where everyone is on defense, failed to ignite the hearts of the sporting world. Comedian Guy Williams says it's time to embrace football, and all its drama. Remember when we drew with Italy and our commentators bragged that just one of their players cost more than the entire New Zealand squad? I watched that game and I can confidently say that that one Italian dude was definitely worth every penny. He was exciting, glamorous, sexy, and beautiful. I would trade our entire New Zealand squad for that one Italian guy in a heartbeat. Read more, Cristiano Ronaldo on brink of being the best footballer in world history, says ex-England manager Guy Williams. Why we need a Jonah Lomu statue Guy Williams. Highlights from the Old People Olympics Guy Williams. Everything I know, I've learned from ads. The All Whites' other patent, the hold on for the draw technique, thrilled Kiwi football fans, but only served to confirm what the rest of us already believed: soccer is boring. While doing a lot to help grow the game with New Zealand's youth, parents who don't want their kids to get brain damage, the All Whites' genuinely amazing run of non-winning at the 2010 tournament also helped to alienate old-school, stubborn Kiwis who refuse to get on board with the world's most popular game. This column is another friendly reminder for New Zealand to get on that train. The World Cup is happening right now, and there's never been a better time to wake up at 6 a.m. to watch Croatia play Argentina. I hear you, soccer haters. I used to be just like you. I had no time for the arrogantly titled beautiful game, with all the diving and the penalties and the draws. But hey, basketball is full of timeouts and flopping, and rugby's breakdown and scrummaging rules barely make sense. The last 2 all-black games have been ruined by the ref. You have to focus on the positives. I've grown to learn that football, a lot like rugby, is a game of high-stakes tension. Remember the 2011 Rugby World Cup, where the entire country was obsessed with a one-try, 8-7 thriller? It was one of the most amazing sporting experiences of my life, and football thrives on that type of narrative and pressure. Just think RWC, but bigger. And this year, 2 of the greatest players ever, Messi and Ronaldo, are desperately fighting to possibly become the greatest of all time. On the day of the match between Spain and Ronaldo's Portugal, the Spanish government fined the star $30 million for tax evasion, with a 2-year suspended jail term. If you tried to script it, you couldn't, because it's ridiculous. Also because no one is really in the market for a script about a Portuguese footballer's tax trial. He took his vengeance on the pitch, scoring 3 goals against them in an unbelievable solo display of revenge. Cristiano Ronaldo of Portugal in action during the 2018 FIFA World Cup. I'm going to suppress the fact that that game finished in a 3-3 draw because it doesn't support my narrative. But Spain's problems don't stop there. They fired their coach 2 days before the tournament started, and their captain is being sued for $1 billion by a crazed Egyptian fan for injuring their best player. That doesn't touch Mexico, whose pre-World Cup squad party apparently involved 30 sex workers. 30. Whatever the strategy was, it clearly worked. They beat defending champs and favorites Germany in their opening game. South Korea's tactics didn't pay off quite as well. They lost after switching the shirts of their players at training to confuse Swedish spies because it is very difficult for Westerners to distinguish between Asians. Obviously, it's not all fun, sex worker parties. The World Cup's intensity ratchets up a level when you dive deep into the political subtext of games. The opening match, Russia vs Saudi Arabia, featured the backers of opposing sides in the Syrian war. If this column doesn't win you over, I don't know what will. One thing I do know is that I've made it to my word count, so that's a win for me. Sunday start times.